Hello, Year 3-4. So today we're going to start looking at some grammar. And because last week you looked at sentences with Miss Holmes, this week I thought I'd do a bit on adding some description to sentences. So today we're going to be adding adjectives to sentences in the form of expanded noun phrases. Now, hopefully that is a term that you recognise and that you know very well. We're just going to recap it to make it freshen up a bit in your mind. So let's start with a sentence. The dog barked. Now you had this sentence last week. So as we know, all sentences must of course have capital letters and full stops, but what they really need to make them a sentence is a subject, that's what the sentence is about, and a verb. Okay, so we've got the dog. Now the dog is the subject of the sentence. That's what the sentence is about. So the dog is the subject and the verb is barked because that is what the dog did. It's what the subject of the sentence did. Okay, so that is my sentence and it works, but it's very simple and it's not quite what we'd expect in Year 3-4 because you know how to add further description. So let's quickly recap that. So if I have the sentence, the dog barked, to add in some more description, I'm going to need to come up with some adjectives. Those are those words that describe a noun to describe this dog, okay? So I could say the fluffy dog barked. That's okay. It's just one adjective, but it helps. It tells me a bit more about this dog. However, to make it really good, I could do with having at least two adjectives in the pattern adjective, comma, adjective, noun. So let's think of another adjective to describe this dog. I could go with the colour of it. Here we are, the black, comma, fluffy dog barked. Now I've got a bit more sense of what it looks like. And of course, to split these two adjectives, I absolutely must remember this comma here. Now, that is an improvement on this sentence, and I could improve it even further if I wanted to. I could describe the dog in lots of different ways, okay? Now, for today's work, what I'd like you to do, if you have some good sentences from yesterday that you can use, that you can add adjectives to improve on, then that's great. But if you don't, I've given you 3 sentences here. The child ran, the wind howled, the volcano erupted. And what I'd like you to do is add in at least one adjective, but I would prefer a good expanded noun phrase, adjective, comma, adjective, noun, to describe the subject of these sentences. Okay? If you've finished that and you think, you know what, I can do this really easily, have a go at writing your own sentences using a subject and a verb and using some good adjectives to describe the subject. Okay, good luck.